Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? I know y'all are having a great Tuesday. I know I am. Please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. That is like, follow, and subscribe. Listen, we are an hour early. Why? Because we got to drop this daggone indictment. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. So before we even begin, like I said, make sure to like this video, subscribe if you are not already. Subscribe to the beauty school, and yeah, let's get this rolling. So don't forget to go follow me on Twitter, okay? Because I be tweeting, right? I be tweeting up a storm. So don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Go and follow me on the IG where I post the pretty pictures and the shades sometimes. Y'all saw a shade yesterday. Okay. As well, go to my website, jovibeauty.com. That's jovibeauty.com, and grab you one of our cute scarves, sweaters, mugs, a lot of cute items. Again, do not forget to go to our TikTok. Okay, go to our TikTok and subscribe, because we really need to get the streaming on the TikTok to be able to reach the girlies. Where's my phone? And don't forget to donate to the channel. Okay, all the ways you can donate is listed. Hold on, what the fuck is this? Oh, I thought something else came out. Is listed on the bottom of the screen. And as I speak about it being listed on the bottom of the screen, I do want to send a shout out to Medusa. She donated $100 last night. Shout out for her. She said, "Thanks for being you, sis. Thoroughly appreciated. Thank you, Medusa. We had a interesting conversation yesterday. I'm not gonna get into that, but we had an interesting conversation. So shout out to you and thank you for your donation. All right, look." The chat is chatting already. How's everyone doing this beautiful morning? Hey Volvo, as always, the first. Hey Marsh, hi mommy. How are you? Love you, love you, love you too. She said, I thought it was noon. Child, we had to come early, okay? We had to come early. Hello B. Hey Proverb. Hey Jada, how are you? Oh, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a little old, but I was like, let me get dressed. Let me get dressed. Listen, I was up early this morning looking, refreshing, searching for this indictment. Shout out to the Twitter. I need lotion. Shout out to the Twitter people. I don't know. I gotta go get it. Shout out to the Twitter people for having it prepared and ready. Because as soon as it dropped, oh baby, it dropped. All right. Um, hello, my mama said. Whew, listen. It's always trying to rain money over here. So listen, I'm gonna drop this intro. Go grab me some lotion, and then we're going to go through not only I have an article that I want to skim through real fast just to say what happened last night, and we all know what happens, but we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna read the indictment, and the indictment is wow crazy. Okay, it starts off wild crazy. So go get you some water, coffee. I had coffee earlier. I've been up for a while, y'all. I'm up, okay? So now we on to the water. Go get you some water. Go get you whatever you need. We can grab you a breakfast burrito. I don't care, but be prepared, okay? I'm gonna drop this intro, and then we're gonna get on with the show after I grab this lotion. Child, why the first lotion I see this gift lotion that I got for my cousin baby shower. We gonna see how good it is, child. All right, get these hands together. Okay, y'all, we here. Let's go. Um, So I got the indictment pulled up and ready to go, but I do want to read. Now I got too much lotion. Hold on. now, now I want to read this indictment. I mean, this article before I pull up the indictment and read it. Okay, it's gonna be real fast. This article is from CNN this morning. Um, 23 minutes ago, prosecutors allege Sean Diddy Combs' business engaged in trafficking and forced labor. Child, listen. It said the 3-count indictment alleged that Sean Diddy Combs engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern, okay, of physical, verbal, emotional, and abuse towards women and other individuals. The indictment also alleged that on numerous occasions from 2009 and on, he assaulted women by, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at, and kicking them. The complaint alleged further that Combs used his various businesses and employees to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his abuse and commercial acts. Oh God. The Combs business, the complaint argues, attempt to engage in trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Prosecutors wrote that Combs was able to secure absolute loyalty from members of his businesses through acts of violence and threats, and that the Combs enterprises avoided detection for legal activities through acts of intimidation, manipulation, bribery, and threats of retaliation against individuals who witnessed the crime committed by members and associates of the enterprise. Okay, y'all, this is wild. Okay, that's just a piece. They got a lot of stuff. If you did not know, well, you should know if you're watching this video. Puffy got locked up last night. He's been in New York for about 2 weeks. We saw him meeting up with G Depp and all of these people. Yesterday he was apparently in Central Park getting, his last bit of freedom. I don't know what happened. We will find out, but they were initially supposed to be arresting him today, but something occurred. I think he was getting a private jet to Bali, but I don't know what occurred. Something occurred, and they snatched him up last night, Midtown 57th Street, the Grand Hyatt. They raided his hotel room. Child, listen, okay, it apparently was saucy. It was Saucy Santana than a motherfucker in Manhattan yesterday. Side note, I was thinking, when this goes to trial, do y'all want me to court report? Because the federal court in New York City is actually downtown Brooklyn, and I can get there in about 15 minutes, depending on if the trains are training. Right, I can get there in like 15 minutes. So, would y'all like me to do one of them? You know how they was doing Tory Lanez? Y'all want me to do that? I could do that. I could go there and there every day and just report. We'll talk about it. Okay, we got a little bit of time. We'll talk about it. So, look. Let me pull up this indictment. Let's get to it, right? Let me pull up this indictment. It's 14 pages. Okay, we're gonna go through every fucking page. We're gonna go through every page, and yeah. Okay, please, again, don't forget to like this video. Like it on your way in. Share the video now. Share it on your YouTube page. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on wherever the frick you are. Share the video. It is thoroughly appreciated. And don't forget to donate to the channel, because there are definitely going to be things in this indictment that's probably going to get me demonetized. So all donations are thoroughly appreciated. Oh shit. We already got 2. Sierra. Okay. Sorry. Fashion. Our sweet girl Fashion. She donated $2. One says, "Look at God. Kim, Cassie, and others are smiling right now. Thank you so much. And you ain't said one freaking lie, girl." The other one said, bigger they are, harder they fall. Example, Diddy. Thank you so much. Yes, bigger they are, the harder they fall. And we are watching it and we are freaking loving it. Okay? I ain't gonna hold you. 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 I am loving it. Pop, 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 pop. I'm loving it. Okay, I am. So, where do we go? Let's go like this. And I'm gonna read the indictment. Where is it? Here we go. I'm gonna start. Um, Southern District Court. I told you that's the city, like New York City, Brooklyn, Queens, whatever. That's the Southern District. Okay. Count one, racketeering conspiracy. Shit. Okay. Okay, racketeering conspiracy. This sound like Al Capone. I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all that he gonna get caught up on them racketeering RICO charges. And did I lie? He running around with thinking he his daddy Marvin Combs. I mean, we made a video about Marvin Combs. If I remember correctly, if I remember after this, I'll put it over here, so y'all can see the video we made about his gangster daddy. Okay, his gangster daddy think he was Nino Brown. So Diddy thinks he's Nino Brown. And like Nino Brown, I can damn near guarantee that Diddy gonna get up on that stand and pull a Nino Brown, the nigga from Harlem. I keep telling you about them Harlem niggas. I keep telling you. Yesterday I was on he has a web show, Gat. It's named The Brooklyn Way. I was on his live stream yesterday telling him, like, nigga, stop playing. You know them Harlem niggas. Stop playing. Stop it. You know, because like it's insane. It's insane. And if you know anything about Harlem niggas, all this shit makes sense. Look at Mendices. And Mendices was small. Look at Mendices. Girl. All right, let's get into it. First charge, racketeering conspiracy. For decades, you know what I love? My daughter wants to be a lawyer. But you know what I love? I love the way lawyers write. It's so imaginative. It brings you in. It gets your hair. Love it. Okay. For decades, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love. Let's not forget a name. Okay. The defendant abused, threatened. Yeah, I'm gonna read this through. I can't be changing up shit. So please don't forget to donate because it's a lot and we want to get into it. Okay. The defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. To do so, Combs relied on the employees, resources, and influences of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, created a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other things, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, blood clot. Oh shit, let me start again. Sex trafficking, donate, forced labor. This is all the people he didn't pay. Had them walking across bridges and shit. The FBI is coming for that ass. Okay. Kidnapping, arson, burning niggas' cars. Okay. Bribery and obstruction of justice. That was one. That was one in count one. Let's be clear. Two in count one. Sean, aka all the AKAs, I ain't doing it again. The defendant operated his business headquartered at various times in Manhattan and Los Angeles under a variety of United States-based corporate entities, including Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs Enterprise, and Combs Global, collectively the Combs business. Corporate entities in the Combs business include, among other things, record labels, a record studio, an apparel line, an alcohol spirit spirit business, a marketing agency, and a television network and media company. Talking about Revolt. Child, I remember when I wanted to be on Revolt. Y'all remember when I wanted to get on Revolt? Child, I ain't never been so happy not to get on Revolt. Okay. Hold up. Before we even go on, I forgot to do it last time. For Fashion Goddess, okay, she donated another $2. She said, I know the victims and that power situation smiling. Girl, everybody's smiling, okay? They talk, we'll get there, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. I forgot to donate. I forgot the freaking money dance. Oh my Lord. Cha-chang, change the rules. Change the rules. Okay, we got to wrap it up. But I appreciate you so much. Girl, they talking about, before we get into it, they talking about they about to drop fucking Tupac charges on them. We know what we talk. Tupac and Biggie charges. Okay? This nigga started, allegedly, the East Coast, West Coast beef from the this motherfucker ain't never gonna see the light of day. Ain't never in his life. And that's great. That's great for him. Okay. 3 in count 1. At all times, relevant to this indictment, Sean Combs and other names, the defendant engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse towards women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activities with male commercial sex workers, the freak-offs. At times, Combs and others acting at his direction made arrangements for women and commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' location. That's trafficking. Combs ensured participants from the women, ensured participation from the women, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers. Ooh, yeah, shit. That we only on page 2. Oh my God. By distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, and leveraging his financial support and threatening to cut them off, and using intimidation and violence. This is only page 2. Wow. 4 of count 1. Physical abuse by Combs and all the names was recurrent and widely known on numerous occasions from at least in or about 2009 and continuing for years. Combs assaulted women by, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at, and kicking them. These assaults were, at times, witnessed by others and included one instance in a Los Angeles hotel in or around March 2016. That's the Mandarin Oriental. Okay, I ain't never been to the one in Manhattan. I mean, in LA, but I bitch done been to the one in Manhattan, and that's big money, big money, big money, big money. Okay, that's big money. I don't know about LA, but in Manhattan, the restaurant, the whole hotel like spins, which is wild. The restaurant spins. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's bucks. That's how he was able to get away with the shit, though. Ain't doing that at the Hyatt, at the Hilton Inn. Okay, all right. These assaults were at times witnessed by others and included one instance in the LA hotel in or about March 2016, which was captured on video and later publicly reported. The one where we saw the Cassie video, where Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a woman as she attempted to leave. When a member of the hotel security staff intervened, Combs attempted to bribe the staff member to ensure silence. This is why you have to take, when I say you got to hit them where it hurts, you put their ass in jail and you sue them. Okay? Because they think they could do all of this shit because they got some money. So you know what you do? You take their money away from them. I wonder if he's going to be able to even keep affording these lawyers. He just got a hundred million. He just had $100 million payout. And with this indictment, sound like that person gonna get their bread. 5. Oh no. Combs' violence was also not limited to these women. It extended to his employees, witnesses of his abuse, and others. 5 in count 1. Sean and the names. Used the Combs businesses, including certain employees, to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his abuse and commercial sex. Those employees included security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors. And other close associates acted as Combs intermediates. And their conduct was facilitated and assisted by Combs' control of the Combs business. 6 of count 1. This is entitled the Combs Enterprise. Okay, from at least in or about 2008 through on or about the date of the filing of the indictment. I love the way that lawyers be writing. Diddy, the defendant, and others known and unknown were members of and associates of a criminal organization, the Combs Enterprise, or Enterprise. This nigga really think he's loose. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus. All right. He really thought he was Nino Brown, boy. Members and associates of the Combs Enterprise engage in and attempted to engage in, amongst other things, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. The Combs 7 of count 1. The Combs Enterprises, including its leaderships, its members, and its associates, constitute an enterprise as defined by Title 18, United States Code, Section 1964. Parentheses 4, 1961, parentheses 4, that is a group of individuals associated, in fact, although not a legal entity. The Combs Enterprises consisted of Combs. Entities with the Combs business include, but not limited to, Bad Boys, Combs. We know that. Okay, 6 of indictment 1. The Combs Enterprise. We're only on page 4. The Combs Enterprise constituted an ongoing organization whose members functioned as a continuous unit for a common purpose of achieving the objective of the Combs Enterprise. The Combs Enterprise was engaged in and its activities affected interstate and foreign commerce. This sounds like Rico. It sounds like they're setting up this drop. Rico, real soon. But let's continue reading. The Combs Enterprise was engaged in and its activities affected interstate and foreign commerce. Okay. The Combs Enterprise operated in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, New York City. I told y'all that at the beginning of this thing. That's where the Southern District. The defendant was the leader of the Combs Enterprises. You see that shit, leader? Y'all can't even read that. Let me. Leader. RICO charges. You know how I tell y'all every once in a while they sweep the projects, arrest all the gang members? RICO. Yeah, that's where we at. He's the leader. That's what they said. They did. They was like, it's gang. They done made this shit. They made Combs Enterprises into the Bloods. Oh shit. Okay. We still on count 1, but okay. 10. Number 10 in count 1. Combs and the names, and others known and unknown participated in unlawful and other activities related to the conduct of Combs Enterprises affairs. These individuals included certain Combs business employees, such as members of Combs security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors, as well as other close associates of Combs. Purpose of the Combs enterprise. 11. This is still indictment 1. The purpose of the Combs enterprises, including the following. So number 11, it has A, B, C, D. Okay, this goes on. All right, so we'll read this. Purpose of the Combs enterprise. 1. The purpose of the Combs enterprise include the following. A. Operating a global business in the media, entertainment, and lifestyle industries, including, among other things, record label, a record studio, an apparel line, an alcohol spirits business, a marketing agency, a television network, and media company. B. Preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power and reputation of the brand Sean Combs, all the AKs, the defendant, as a musician, entrepreneur, and figure in the entertainment industry. C. Enriching the members and associates of the enterprise, including its leader, Combs, and in particular, those who demonstrated loyalty to Combs and willingness to conceal his crimes. Y'all, this is how they took down his goddaddy, Frank Lucas. Y'all knew y'all knew that, right? If you didn't, after we finish this video, y'all need to go watch my Marvin Combs video, because this sounds like a criminal organization to my ass. I'm from Brooklyn. I know what a criminal organization sounds like, and this one sounds like a criminal organization, especially the way they wording it. I love lawyer work. I love lawyer rights. How lawyers write. It's just so fucking, it's amazing. I love it. Anyway, okay, C, I said C, demonstrating the loyalty and willingness to conceal his crimes, okay? B, preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power of the Combs enterprises, including the power of its leader, Combs, through violence, use of firearms, threats of violence, coercion, and verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. Fulfilling the personal desires, fulfilling the personal desires of Combs. They saying this is, what's the title of this? This section is purpose of the Combs enterprise. They're going to take his company. They're going to take the company, y'all. Them kids ain't going to have no money left. They're going to take the company, because they're saying that they writing this shit like this nigga is the mob boss of Harlem. And he just might be. I don't know. So E, fulfilling the personal desires of Combs, particularly those related to Combs' sexual gratification, including through the exploitation of women and the use of commercial sex workers. They saying this is the purpose of his companies. Okay, this shit is crazy. You know when I say when a man is run by his dick, he's always gonna run himself into the ground. Okay. Wait a minute, we got another donation as I take a break, because that's a lot. Proverbs says $25. She said, can't wait for his movie to come out. Wow. 50 Cent is on it, girl. I don't know that, but I feel like 50 Cent gonna put that shit on fucking. I feel like 50 Cent gonna have that shit on Netflix. So, cha-chang, change the rules. Change the rules. Chang. Thank you for the donation. Like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated, because I'm reading all the words, so this video is going to be demonetized off gate. So I appreciate all the donations. Thank y'all so much. All the information is across the screen. Okay, I'm going to continue, and we're going to take a 5-minute pause after count 1, because we still on count 1, y'all. And then I'm going to go into the comments a little bit, and then we're going to jump into count 2. I told y'all we're going to be here a while. So grab you something to drink, some juice, some water, get some hydration in. I don't even got time to work out today. We doing this. Okay. Let's continue. F under, again, count 1, paragraph 11, point F. It's 14 pages. We're on page 5. So it's not that bad. Well, shit, we'll see. Enabling Combs and other members of and associates of the Comb enterprise to engage in unlawful acts of violence, including sexual violence, sex trafficking, forced labor. Thank you. This nigga got to get it from every which way. I love it. Keywords. Okay. Interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics distribution, and other crimes, and concealment of and concealing the commission of such acts. G, not 3. I don't know why. Anyway, securing absolute loyalty for members of the Combs enterprises, including through acts of violence and threats. And H, protecting the Combs enterprise and its members and associates, including Combs, from detection and prosecution by law enforcement authorities through acts of intimidation, manipulation, bribery, and threats of retaliation against individuals who witnessed the crimes committed by members and associates of the enterprise. They listed all the companies. They say this is what the companies is for. They taken all the companies and all the proceeds. Those trust funds are about to be drained, okay? Them children better go get a job. I bet you Quincy not Quincy, what's his name? Justin, because he got a restaurant. I bet you Justin wish his ass would have went to Harvard like his mama told him to. Because Lord. Okay. Means and methods of the enterprise. We are still in count 1, y'all. Oh my God. Let me see. Where the fuck does count 2 even start? Let me go. Let me see. Hold up. Where does count 2 even start? Oh, count 2 starts on page 11. Okay, so most of this shit is count 1. Hold up. Okay, so count 2 starts on page 11. So count 1 is a big count. Okay. Means and methods of the enterprise, aka Combs enterprise. Among the means and methods by which Sean Combs, all the names, and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise conducted and participated in the conduct of the affairs of the Combs enterprises included as follow. We're back to the letters again. A. Combs and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise yielded the power and the prestige of Combs' role at the Combs business to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit, often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs then used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers. Combs referred to as, among other things, freak-offs. I knew it was coming. Freak-off, they put that shit in parentheses. Freak-offs were elaborate and produced. You know, Diddy is extra, so you can just imagine this motherfucker was probably flying in camels to trying to fill. I don't want to know. Let me. All right. Freak-offs were elaborate and produced. I can't get past that. Sex performances that Combs arranged Jesus Christ. Donate to the channel, please. Because it's getting saucy. Okay. Freak-offs were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, masturbated during. Okay, I said masturbating on YouTube. The fuck. Okay, and often electronically recorded. In arranging these freak-offs, Combs, with the assistance of members and associates of the Combs enterprises, transported and caused to be transported commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally. They were flying motherfuckers across the world. Freak-offs occurred regularly, sometimes lasting multiple days. And often involving multiple commercial sex workers. During freak-offs, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep the victims obedient and complacent, sometimes unbeknownst to the victims. Combs kept videos he filmed of victims engaging in sex acts with commercial sex workers. After freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical extortion and drug use. This nigga was, all they got to do now is hit up, they probably did this already, hit up the IV companies, because these are companies, and find out, they got the records, how many times, and interview the people, the nurses that work there, and find out how many times Diddy or those associated with him called in for their services, how many IV packs they needed. You know what I'm saying? Interview the people, what was going on, did they hear any talk while they were, doing the IV, the drip. Child. All right, let's continue, because this is a lot. Okay. B. I forgot what number, child. Members and associates of the court and of the Combs enterprises, including high-ranking supervisors, security staff, household staff, personal assistant, and other Combs business employees, facilitated the freak-offs by, among other things, booking hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel room in advance with the required freak-off supplies. The required freak-off supplies. Oh my Lord. In a court document, y'all, including control the next sentence, y'all. The next sentence. Oh shit. Okay. Including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. This nigga had a fucking porno set up every couple of days. Oh my God. Okay. Supplies. Let's go back a couple words. Freak-off supplies, including controlled substances. We expected that. Baby oil. He liked it oily and lube, I guess. Extra linens, lubricant, and lighting. Cleaning up the hotel rooms after the freak-off to try to mitigate room damages. Arranging for travel for victims, commercial sex workers, and Combs to and from freak-offs. These are the people who are going, his associates, the assistants and this one and that one, who were planning this. These niggas about to be charged too. Oh yeah. Okay. And they was cleaning up the room because they fucked it up. Okay. Okay. And Combs to and from the freak-off. They talk about flying them back. All the shit that these people did. Resupplying Combs with requested supplies, because apparently he must have been, after like 2 days of fucking and sucking, he must have done ran out of fucking lube or some shit. So they had to come and run with the KY jelly up there and bring it to him, like they was running across the Brooklyn Bridge to get a fucking cheesecake. Apparently. Oh my Lord. Delivering large sums of cash to Combs to pay the commercial sex workers, and scheduling delivery of IV fluids. See, I told y'all. In or about March 2024, this was a couple of months ago, during searches of Combs' residence in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics, and more than 1,000. No way. No way. Okay. All right, I'm going to read it. Law enforcement during the raid law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear what the fuck I just said? He had over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Scorpio. Scorpio. I want the shits. You know, once they get to going, they get to going. I get it. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and fucking lubricant? He got a fucking freak off supply room or some shit? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She said, I feel like I'm listening to cheap corn from a horror. This shit is crazy. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh shit. That just threw me. That threw me. Oh, I'll get to that in a second. That threw me. Oh, okay. 1,000 bottles, y'all. I ain't fucking lying. You think I'm lying? That bitch says 1,000 fucking bottles. Look at this bitch. I'm gonna show it to y'all. I'm gonna zoom in. Oh damn, I can't zoom in. Oh yes, I can. I gotta do it like this though. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Right there? 1,000 bottles of baby oil and fucking lubricant. I ain't making this shit up. Oh shit. Okay. Now let's get it so I can read it again. Oh wow. C, because that was B of what? I don't even know. Of 12 means and methods of the enterprise. Okay, that was B. 1,000 fucking bottles of baby oil and lube is insane. When a motherfucker think with they dick, boy. Damn. Oh my God. All right, C. Combs subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal violence to cause the victims to engage in freak-offs. Combs maintained control. Shit stressing me out. Okay? Shit is stressing me out at this point. Hold up. Combs maintained control over his victims through, among other things, physical violence, promises of career opportunities, granting and threatening to withhold financial report, and by other coercive means, including tracking their whereabouts, dictating the victim's appearance, monitoring their medical records. That's HIPAA. Okay? Controlling their houses and supplying them with uncontrolled substances. During and separate from freak-offs, Combs, among other things, hit, kicked, threw items at, and dragged victims at time by their hair. That's why the feds released that tape. That's why the feds released that tape, because they wanted us to know. They wanted, when this shit was a drop, we be like, yeah, we know, we saw it. These assaults often resulted in injuries that took days or weeks to heal. Combs also threatened victims' career and livelihood, including if they resisted participating in freak-offs. Victims believed they could not refuse Combs' demand without risking their financial or job security, or without repercussions in the form of physical or emotional abuse. Combs also used the sensitive, embarrassing, and incriminating records that he made during freak-offs as collateral to ensure the continued obedience and silence of the victims. D. Members and associates of the Combs enterprises, including Combs security personnel, at time carried firearms. On more than one occasion, Combs himself carried and brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten others, including victims of and witnesses to his abuse. Oh, shit. In or about March 2024, during searches of Combs' residence in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with the face serial numbers, as well as drum magazines. I don't know what a drum magazine, but so he had a whole bunch of guns, a whole bunch of ammunitions, 3 AR-15s, and the serial numbers was filed off. I don't know what drum magazines are, but whatever. E. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise enabled Combs' control over victims by following his directions regarding financial payments to victims, advancing or suppressing the victims' career opportunities, and acquiring and controlling the controlled substances Combs used to keep the victims complacent. Members and associates of the Combs enterprises at times witnessed Combs' violence towards the victims or the victims' injuries caused by Combs without intervening. These people gonna get caught up. They're gonna get locked up. They won't let you out. All of this for a job? Nah. Instead, members and associates of the Combs enterprises helped conceal the violence and abuse by, among other things, assisting Combs in monitoring and preventing victims from leaving locations such as hotels or Combs' residency. That's kidnapping. Okay, that's kidnapping. These occasions included instances in which a victim was required to remain in hiding sometimes. What? These occasions included instances in which a victim was required to remain in hiding, sometimes for several days at a time, to recover from injuries Combs inflicted without being publicly observed. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise also assisted Combs in locating and contact victims who attempted to flee his abuse. Jesus. When employees witnessed to his abuse or others threatened Combs' authority or reputation, Combs and members and associates of the listen, this is how you write a gang indictment, okay? This is gang. Okay. Of the enterprise. When they write the enterprise now, they change that out with blood. Crip, whatever. Woo. Associates of the enterprise engage in acts of violence, threats of financial and reputational harm, and verbal abuse. These acts of violence included kidnapping and arson. Here we go. In addition, on multiple occasions, Combs threw both objects and people. What? In addition, on multiple occasions, Combs threw both objects and people, as well as hit, dragged, choked, and shoved others. He threw people. Well, we saw him throw. When Combs' authority or reputation was threatened by the possibility of negative publicity or legal or law enforcement acts against him, including in or about late 2023, following public allegations of Combs' crimes, Combs and members and associates of the enterprise pressured witnesses and victims, including through attempted bribery, to stay silent and not report what they experienced or knew to law enforcement. On phone calls, and Combs and other members and associates of the enterprise, among other things, provided these victims and witnesses with a false narrative of events in an effort to conceal Combs' crimes. Combs caused these calls to be recorded on at least 2 occasions. Combs caused these calls to be recorded on least. So he recorded. These niggas is crazy. Why always the freaky perverts always like recording shit? I don't understand. So he recorded even his bribery calls. Please don't tell the feds that what I did to you. And he recorded it. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Okay. All right. The fuck? Now, this is entitled The Racketeering Conspiracy. Mind you, we are still on count one. The racketeering, when they start talking about racketeering, I'd be like, ooh. Okay, 13. But the racketeering conspiracy. From at least in or about 2008. Hold on. Okay. Please don't forget to like this video. If you are sitting here watching and listening to me read this crazy insanity, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now. Please don't forget. It is thoroughly important. Share the video, all that good stuff. I really, really, really appreciate it. And don't forget, if you can, donate to the channel because this shit will be demonetized. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. From at least in or about 2008 through on or about the date of the filing of this indictment in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Sean Combs, aka all the names, the defendant, and others known and unknown, being persons employed by and associates of the Combs enterprise, described in paragraph 6 through 12 of this indictment. Yes, the last parts we read, okay, through this indictment. An enterprise engaged in and the activities of which affected interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly combined, conspired, confederated, and agreed together and with each other to violate the racketeering laws of the United States, to wit, and then they state the section. This is to conduct and participate directly and indirectly in the conduct of the affairs of the Combs enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activities as their terms is defined in Title 18 United States Code, blah blah blah. Racketeering. These motherfuckers going down. Okay. All for a job. A. Because we back to letters now. A in paragraph 13, page 9. Multiple acts involving kidnapping, chargeable under the following provisions of state law: California Penal Code, blah blah, kidnapping; Penal Code, blah blah, attempted kidnapping; California Penal Code, blah blah, aiding and abetting. Yeah, we don't need the penal codes, right? California Penal Code, blah blah, conspiracy. Okay. Multiple acts involving arson. This is B. Okay. Multiple acts involving arson, chargeable under the following provisions of state law: California Penal Code, blah blah, arson; California Penal Code, blah blah, attempted arson; California Penal Code, blah blah, aiding and abetting; California Penal Code, blah blah, conspiracy. C. These are the charges. Multiple acts involving bribery, chargeable under the following provisions of state law: California Penal Code, blah, bribery of a witness; California Penal Code, blah, blah, attempted bribery of a witness; California Penal Code, blah, aiding and abetting a witness; conspiracy a witness, right? D. Multiple acts of indictable under Title 18, blah blah, related to tampering with a witness, victim, or an informant. E. Multiple acts indictable under Title 18, blah blah, relating to forced labor. F. Multiple acts indictable under Title 18, blah blah, relating to sex trafficking. G. Multiple acts indictable under Title 18, blah blah, relating to transporting and inducement to travel for purposes of prostitution and other illegal activities. And H. Multiple offenses involving the possession with intent to distribute or to possession with to distribute or distribution of narcotics and controlled substances, including cocaine, oxycodone, alloprolol. I don't know. I don't use drugs. smoke a little weed every once in a while. I don't use drugs. I can't pronounce this shit. Meth. It's a lot of drugs here. Hold up. I'm going to try cocaine, oxy, alprazolam. Okay. 3. What the fuck is 3? Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's a drug. For methyl, I think that's meth. They giving me a whole fucking like 16 word name. Bromo. For bromo, dimethorazine, I don't know, gamma hydroxy, some shit, acid, ketamine. It's a lot of drugs here, okay? In violation of Title 21, United States Code, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of codes on this one. A lot of damn listed, okay? And 846, distribution and possession with intent to distribute and compare and conspiracy to do the same. And Title 18, blah, 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 aiding and abetting, willingful causing. Aiding, abetting, and willingful causing. 14. Thank God. We're on page 10. It was part of the conspiracy that Sean Combs, all the names, the defendant agreed that a conspiracy would that a conspirator would commit at least 2 acts of racketeering activity in the conduct of the affairs of Comb Enterprises. Okay, now we are at 15, and it's a new title: Notice of Special Sentencing Factors. Okay, Notice of Special Sentencing Factors. This might be interesting. 15, page 11. Okay, so we got 4 more pages to go. From at least in or about 2009 up to and including in and about 2018 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, New York City and LA and other places, okay? Probably a little bit of Jersey. As part of his agreement to conduct and participate in the conduct of the affairs of the Comb Enterprises through a pattern of racketeering activities, Sean Combs, all the names, the defendant agreed to in and affecting interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly recruit, entice, and harbor, transport, provide, obtain, advertise, maintain, patronize, and solicit by any means a person knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact that means of force, threat of force, fraud, and coercion, as described in Title 18, Code, blah, blah. And any combination of such means would be used to cause the person to engage in a commercial sex act in violation of Title 18, Code, blah, blah. Oh, we on to count 2, y'all. Took us fucking an hour to get through count 1. Like I said, we on to count 2. Give me 5 minutes. I just need 5 minutes. Let's read through a little bit of these comments, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? She said, Proverbs said to go report it. I might just report it. Like I said, the federal court building is downtown Brooklyn. I literally can get there in about 4 train stops. It's like 10, 15 minutes on if I catch the train, I could probably get there in like 15 minutes. I might just do it. Let's go. I'm just going through some of the comments really fast. I need a moment. I just need a moment. Please don't forget to like this video. If you are here, it's 300 of y'all in here. Please like the video. And again, if you can donate to the channel, it's thoroughly appreciated. Y'all see the information across the screen. I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, $20. I don't care what you want to donate. They are thoroughly appreciated because this video will not be monetized. Okay, trust me. The shit probably unmonetized. I don't even want to look. It's probably unmonetized already. She said, Biggie and Tupac, cray. Biggie and Tupac. Listen. It's crazy. She said, hey, I'm late, but I'm here. You're not late. I'm an hour early, girl. You're not late. I'm an hour early because I needed to get it in. I needed to come and get it in because I was anxious. I've been sitting here refreshing that bitch since like 7 this morning, and I'm like, I can't do it no more. Hey, Naughty said, hi, Jovi, this is crazy. He's getting ready to be R. Kelly's roommate. R. Kelly ain't have these much charges, child. R. Kelly ain't have this much. Apparently for some men it is. It's about control. It's about control. A lot of men, remember, these are the same men that act like they can't be faithful to their wives, because you don't haven't had a blowjob in a week, or we haven't had sex, you get your period, and these are what these men say. So maybe to them, maybe, I don't know, I don't get it. I don't understand how you throw your whole life away and everything you've worked for away for your dick. At the end of the day, that's what it is, for your dick. No way you were that into sex. Listen, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. I like sex. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, baby. I like sex, okay? I don't know. I do. I ain't never gonna like sex this much. This is wild. This is wild. Even on Scorpion, and y'all know I've dated a few Scorpios, okay? Even on Scorpio level, this is crazy. This is perversion to the extent that I have never. She said they show it on the news now, just 6. Yes, please get these likes up. I'm cutting in and out. Was I cutting in and out? Bree, that's what I said. That's what I asked at the beginning of the video. I was like, do y'all want me to go? I don't know if I got to get a press pack. I don't know the process, but I'll dead ass go when the trial start. It ain't that far from me. It's not like I'm going to have to go. I don't got to drive. I ain't got to do nothing. I jump on the train for about 15 minutes and I'm there. So I might just. Proverbs say the other celebrities that participate in these parties are scared to death. He has them on tape also, and the feds got those tapes. All right, y'all, let's go back. I need all the hydration in the world after reading all this shit. Okay, so we are on count 2. Listen, that count 1 was so much. I forgot what the count 1 was. Okay, so count 1 was racketeering conspiracy. So that's what they rolled up in 10 pages. They ran that shit up. Okay, now count 2 is halfway through page 11, and it's only 14 pages. So hope they're gonna wrap this one up quick. Count 2. Wait, hold up. Oh, okay. Count 2. It's short. Count 2. Sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Okay. The grand jury further charges from at least in or about 2009 up to including in or about 2018 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, New York City, LA, in between. Probably out of the country because they were talking about international shit. Sean Combs and all the names, the defendant in and affecting interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, provided, obtained, advertised, maintained, patronized, and some. I love lawyer writing. I swear to God, this shit. Wow. Okay. Maintained, patronized, as solicited by any means a person knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact that means of force, threats of force, fraud, and coercion as described in Title 18. They basically saying they did it regardless. They didn't give a fuck if it was illegal. They did that shit. They did all of this shit. Him and whoever did all of this shit. That's what this says. And they ain't give a fuck. Okay? That's what it said. Enforce fraud and coercion as described in Title 18, blah, blah, blah. And any combination of such means would be used to cause the person to engage in commercial sex acts and attempted, aided and abetted, and willfully caused the same, to wit, Combs recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, and maintained a person, victim 1. They got victim 1. That means multiple victims. Victim 1, I think it's Cassie. and attempted, aided, and abetted, and willingly caused victim one to engage in commercial sex acts, knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact that victim one was engaged in commercial sex act as a result of force, fraud, and coercion, aka these people knew your ass ain't want to be there, but they were like, I want to save my job, I want to save my job, so they coerced, facilitated all of this bullshit. Okay, so Puffy and the freaky nasty niggas around him couldn't get a nut. This cold spade couldn't get a nut. Can get a nut. Throw your whole life away to get a nut. Men. This is why men should. That's a story for another day. When all you can think with, and they tell us all the time, all they think is about with it they dicks. Jesus Christ. All right. So that was count two. Count two was quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, because they went through all this shit in count one. Now we on page 12, count three. 2 more pages. So we soon done, y'all. Drop them comments. I'm going to be dropping the link. Let me drop the link while I'm doing this. Let me just drop the link from now because I already know y'all. Okay, whatever. It don't matter. I'm already know y'all. Y'all ready. Okay. I dropped the link. So if anybody want to come up, this indictment is long. Okay. So at least it's not 44 pages. Jesus Christ. Okay. So count three. So the first one was like trafficking and racketeering. First one was like racketeering. This one is, the second one was conspiracy. No. Sex trafficking. Okay. So 1, racketeering, right? 2, sex trafficking. 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. Okay, the grand jury further you know they're gonna add up extra charges. Okay, the grand jury further charges from at least 17, from at least in or about 2000. You know what? I just had a thought. I got a jury notice. No, I can't. Because if I join a damn dog, if I join the jury, I can't talk about the shit. If I go down there and try to see if I can get on the grand. No, it's random. So more than likely they be like, YouTuber bitch, go sit down. So all right. From at least in or about 2009 up to and included in or about 2004 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Sean Combs and all the names, the defendant knowingly transported an individual in interstate and foreign commerce with intent that the individual engage in prostitution and attempted and aided and abetted and willfully caused the same, to wit, Combs transported, aided, and abetted and willfully caused the transportation of female victims and commercial sex workers in interstate and foreign commerce on multiple occasions with the intent that they engage in prostitution. Forfeiture allegations. This is, I don't know, forfeiture. Okay. 18. As a result of, it's a whole different section. As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 1 of the indictment, Sean Combs and all the names, the defendant shall forfeit to the United States, pursuant to Title 18, blah, 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 any and all interests the defendant acquired or maintained of forfeiture. Oh, I told you to take everything. Forfeiture allegation. It didn't even click in my head. As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 1, that's, remember we was reading that, of this indictment, Sean Combs and all his names shall forfeit to the United States because of that Title 18, blah, section, blah, blah, they've been throwing at us, any and all interest the defendant acquired or maintained in violation of Title 18, blah, blah. Any and all interests in, securities of, claims against, and properties or contractual rights of any kind affording a source of influence over the enterprise names and described herein, which the defendant established, operated, controlled, conducted, and participated in the conduct of in violation of Title 18 under the United States Code section blah blah blah, and any of all properties constituting and derived from proceeds obtained directly and indirectly said offense, including but not limited to the sum of money in United States currency representing the amount of proceeds transferable in the commission of said offenses. They taken everything. 19. As a result of committing the offenses alleged in count 2 of the indictment, Sean Combs, the defendant, shall forfeit to the United States title blah 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 any and all property, real or personal, involved in, used, or intended to be used in to commit or to facilitate his homes. They talking about homes, everything. Commit or to facilitate the commission of said offense, and any and all properties traceable to such property. Any and all properties, real or personal, constituting or derived from the proceeds obtained directly or indirectly as an involved directly or indirectly. I heard that here. So basically everything under Combs Enterprise, they're going to take it. Oh, shit. All right. As a result of said offense, including but not limited to the sum of the money in the United States currency representing the amount of property involved in said offense, and proceed traceable to the commission of said offense. 20. We're on 13 now. As a result of committing the offense alleged in count 3 of the indictment, Sean Combs and all his names shall forfeit to, now we know why they put all the names, shall forfeit to the United States Title 18. It's a lot of sections, okay? I didn't do it, they did it. Any and all property, real or personal, constituting or derived from proceeds obtained directly or indirectly as a result of said offense, and any and all property, real or personal, that was used or intended to be used to commit or facilitate the commission of said offense. The title, blah, blah, blah. Last page, y'all. Okay. All other properties, real or personal, that constitutes or is derived from proceeds traceable to the commission of said offense, including but not limited to the sums of money. They mean the money in the bank. How you gonna pay for these lawyers, child? Ooh. Okay. Okay, hold up. The attorney, no, I still have a provision to read, but the attorney, the U.S. District Attorney on this case is named Damian Williams. Damian Williams, you know his black ass is here for this, okay? Damian Williams, Caucasian child, all right? Okay. Substitute assets provision. 21. This is the last number. Okay, yeah. In any of the above described forfeitable property as a result of any act or omission of the defendant, A, can't be located upon the exercise of due diligence. B, has been transferred or sold or deposited with a third person. He can't give them houses, nothing to them children. This is what they're saying. Has been transferred or sold to or deposited with a third person, has been placed beyond the jurisdiction of the court. He sent the money overseas. they could has been substantially diminished in value, or has been commingling with other properties which can't be subdivided without difficulties. It is the intent of United States Title 18 to seek forfeiture of any other properties of the defendants upon the value of the above forfeitable properties. We're done. Oh shit. That's an hour and 15 minutes of my life, Lord. Oh shit. So that was the indictment. Yikes. Yikes. All right, we're gonna get into some of these comments. I ain't got too much to say. The indictment said it all. And again, I'm gonna redrop the link in case anybody want to come up, give me their 2 cents. Please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to this video, to my channel. If you're watching on other platforms, please run over to YouTube. Remember to follow me on my TikTok, on my Twitter, all that good stuff. Hold on, before I get into these comments, follow me on my Twitter, y'all. Okay, I'll be tweeting over there. This is where I post the pretty pictures. Don't forget to go to my website, get you one of my cute scarves, sweaters. You know, I got some things. And go ahead and follow me on my TikTok. We're trying to get to 1,000 on TikTok so we can stream to the girlies over there. And don't forget, you can always donate to the channel, and get your own little money dance. Now, let's get back to the comments. I don't know if they're distracting us because of the election, sis. Because first y'all are, why they not arresting them? And he arrested. I don't know. Shit still gotta go on. Ketamine is, girl, I don't know these drugs. Oh, Xanax. Okay. What the fuck? She said that's a horse tranquilizer. A lot of drugs are commercial meth, heroin, and cocaine drugs. I know Percocets are the same heroin street drug. Girl, I don't. Dalton, stop playing with me. I think that is now Fairy Tale and La La Land living in hold in high regard of certain speed. Okay, I don't know. Tanisha, hi Tanisha. She said these Scorpio men are evil. All the ones I know are not good people. I'm not gonna say that. You know, but I'm a Scorpio, so maybe I'm biased. I don't know. I think they're a little crazy. I think they're a little weird, but you know, I'll snatch a nigga by his neck. So I don't know. Maybe because I'm crazy too. I don't know. This shit, everything about this shit is crazy. And just a man, period, anybody, but you know, men, again, a lot of them are ran by their penises. They tell us every day they're ran by their penises. They have no control. This is the shit, this is the rhetoric that they create about themselves. And if this is your rhetoric that you create about yourselves, then like the fuck, you know, don't think that you can just get away with doing this shit to people and it's all good. It's not. Oh, thank you so much. Hold on. We got another. Okay. All right. Y'all know I love it. Okay. Thank you, Jay. Cha-chang, chang. Cha-chang, chang. Change the rules. Thank you so much, Jay. He said, awesome presentation. Thank you so much. Thoroughly appreciated. Y'all know all donations are really appreciated, whether they're Cash App, Super Chat, all them things. Thank y'all so much. She said, Victor said, I think people are going to blame him for everything, knowing he had to have help. Yeah, his help. Yeah, that's what they was listing the help in the indictment and how they did it and how it's like they setting it up like a RICO charge. He's the head of the game. At the end of the day, that is basically what they saying. He is the superior. They are lieutenants and shit in the gang. Okay. Street soldiers. You know what I'm saying? When they come, Dates everybody. You ever seen the projects get raided? I have. I live in New York. They get raided at least one get raided at least one every year or two. Okay, and from the top down, everybody get locked the fuck up. So yeah, that's how they set up the indictment. Like the assistants, all of them people, all of them college educated fools who are over there act, turning a blind eye to shit because fuck it, I want to keep my job. Fuck it, I want to keep my job. So I'm just gonna do this and I'm just gonna do that. And I'm not involved. I didn't do nothing. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah. The sweetest girl, Rico charges. I know Rico when I'm reading Rico. Okay, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I know Rico when I read Rico. That damn dog. Anyway, say he going to jail. She said I'm late. Please court report. Here is hearing. Thank you. We are what it is. We did the hear Friday. Today's Tuesday. Bam. I did add a little water to it this morning. I didn't add anything really to it over the weekend, but day 5, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 4. Okay. So far so good. I'm not mad at that, but we're not talking about that today. Maybe tomorrow. She said, please court report. Y'all asking me to court report. Okay, I gotta figure out how you do that. If you could just walk in, do I need to apply for some shit? I'm gonna figure it out. We have some time before this jumps off, so I'm gonna figure that out. Hey Kendra, how are you, sis? Hope you're having a great day. We're putting stuff in his mama's name a while ago. Yeah, that's what that last end of that indictment was like. Oh, you can't transfer shit. Transferred. Oh, depreciated value. Oh, sold to this person for a lower value. Oh, try again. Diddler had a lot of underage kid under him as well. Yes, honey girl. Yes, he did. Ego and arrogance. Hey, Jovi. He bring down the industry. Yeah. I think he's gonna pull a Nino Brown. You remember that scene in the courtroom? It was like, it was light skin over there, Damn, I just had a thought. He go point to Jay-Z. Forward. Oh, fuck, boy. I got Brooklyn alliances, but if you was out here doing fuck shit, you need to go to jail. We are sick and tired of men thinking that they can abuse women, abuse women, just do what the fuck they want because they got a couple dollars. They feel like they got some control over you. They got some control. They can do what they want. No, bitch, that's not how this go. Hey, Sean, how are you, boo-boo? Hope you're having a great day. Today is going to be a great news day. I wish they would reopen. Look, girl, this is just the initial indictment. You know how these feds like to do. They gonna start and shit. I already heard that they gonna, they trying to get them for the Diddy, for the Tupac, but it's federal, so it don't matter. They trying to get them for the Tupac shit and the Biggie shit. They more than likely will pull out Kim Porter shit. This is why I'm probably gonna end up being a court reporter like this. Hello, y'all, from outside of Brooklyn Federal Court. How are you doing today? It's right across the bridge. I'm telling you, it's right across the bridge. It's right there. I wish they would. I said that too. Might come up missing before he can pull a Nino Brown. Maybe. Only good thing I will say that most correctional officers in Brooklyn or in New York City are Black. Unlike in the city, not upstate or whatever, in the city are Black. So maybe no, because it's not like if he's being kept, the detention house for federal, like I said, is downtown Brooklyn. That's the court and the holding and shit. So they'll probably, have him there. Y'all hear that? All right. They'll probably have him there. And the correctional officers who work there are mostly black. So maybe, cause when I think about, Epstein, people getting Epstein and shit, I always think of, officer. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. We'll see. I was thinking he was gonna name. Yeah. As soon as I said, my whole head went to Jason. I don't. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. This is crazy. So that's the indictment. That's my thoughts. So based off of what y'all think, I should figure out how to court report. So I'm gonna fuck around and figure that shit out, and we're gonna get up in there. I don't know if you could just walk in there. I don't know if you have to get a press. I don't know what the fuck you got to do to be able to do that. But I'm willing to do it. I'm willing. Your friendly Brooklyn YouTuber is willing to do it for you. Okay? So you don't have to do it. I'm willing to do it. Okay? All right. So yeah, I think I'm done. That's all I really wanted to say. I appreciate y'all coming, especially those who came early, because we started the show early today, because I just could not sit here anymore. So I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Also, don't forget to donate to the channel. Even if you're a part of the replaying gang, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. I said everything in that indictment in this video, aka this video will not be able to be monetized. So any and all donations are really, really appreciated. And now I'm gonna go. And like always, I'm gonna end it the way I always end it. I hope you live your life like it's golden. Why? Because there's no other way to live it. Now I'm gonna go do laundry or some shit.